guys, it's Laura from Adventures of the Groots, and I am going to be telling you today about what is in our emergency kit. As some of you may know, if you're from BC, we are, of course, expecting the big one, even though they've been saying that the entire time I've been alive. But I definitely like to be prepared for our family of four, just in case that big one ever decides to come around. You never know when an earthquake is going to hit, so I just like to be prepared. So here I have a whole bunch of stuff. I usually keep my emergency kit in one of these big containers. I got one with a lid that is super bright. So in our storage room, which is right by the stairs, which is one of the best places to keep it, it is very visible with the words emergency kit. I keep it by the stairs just for the sole purpose of keeping it in the middle of your house by the stairs, whether it's underneath the stairs or in a storage room near the stairs. That's usually one of the most secure places of your house, so it is very easy to find. You usually would be able to make out where a staircase is, which will of course lead you to your emergency kit. So I'll get to what I usually put in it. So I initially have some rope. I usually keep just 2 things of rope in here because it's always handy, whether it was to make a shelter or tie off something. I also have source of light, so candles in here, and then a flashlight. To go along with the flashlight and candles, I of course have matches and lighters. And then to go with the flashlight, I have batteries, because of course that flashlight won't work unless it has something to give it power. I have duct tape, because that's always handy for lots of things. Never know when you're gonna need some duct tape. I have lots of water. So of course we are a family of 4, and then 1 dog as well. So family of 5 if you count her. And we, of course, if we were stranded after an earthquake for a while, we would need lots of water, whether it's to drink or make food. So I have water bottles, and then I also have 2 of these big guys to add into the emergency kit as well. So generally I would think that we would use the water bottles for drinking, of course, and I have lots more water bottles here, but I'm not going to waste time putting all of the water bottles into the kit for you guys. And then I also have some blankets. So I have quite a few blankets because of course there's 4 of us and then 1 dog. So we would definitely want some warmth. I got these 2 blankets at Dollarama. I have gotten a lot of this stuff at Dollarama or Dollar Tree just to keep costs down. So I throw those in there. And then these blankets are literally just old blankets that I had laying around the house. They were ones that I probably would have taken to the thrift store or even thrown out. But why not throw them into the emergency kit if we ever need them? And then to go along with the blankets, I also have the thermal survival blankets, because those are definitely good for heat. If it was raining or snowing, which we live in the Lower Mainland, so of course we get lots of rain. This would definitely help with that in keeping dry and keeping warm. I have cutlery and plates and napkins. I literally just had this from a party that I threw a while ago, and same with these napkins that I just probably will never use, so I threw them in the emergency kit. This again is a pack of knives, sharp knives, that I got from the dollar store. And then cutlery, forks and spoons. And then we'll get to food. So I have lots of food in here, of course, family of 4, dog, you need food. I basically just got a bunch of canned food, and that includes canned fruit, canned vegetables. I have some SpaghettiOs in there because, you know, if the kids don't feel like vegetables when we're stranded, gotta have something they'll eat. Tomato soup. I do have some macaroni just in case. Applesauce. And to go along with those, I also have can opener because a lot of the food is canned. So of course you need to be able to open it. And cups. Bottles for Cassidy. And then we get to the more hygienic stuff. So I do have some shampoos and stuff. If we were stranded for a long period of time, I really don't think we're going to be thinking about washing our hair and stuff, but you know, may as well put it in there because I had it laying around the house. Some wipes, which is good for Cassidy or even anything because, you know, my OCD probably wouldn't go away even though I'm stranded after an earthquake. I'd probably still be cleaning. Here's some toilet paper. That's important. And then I have some diapers for Cassidy. So she's currently in size 3, so I have size 3 diapers in here. I have changes of clothes for the kids. I don't have changes of clothes for Rob and I because realistically we would probably be fine in whatever we get stranded in. I just didn't know what type of clothes to really put in there for Rob and I. So I really only keep changes of clothes for the kids because that's who I am most focused on taking care of course. And then I have the basics. So I have a tarp for shelter or anything. I have a small little first aid kit, which has Band-Aids and wrap and stuff in it. And then I have a big first aid kit, which is actually something that I had for the house, but I already have stuff for the house. So this has emergency purified drinking water, more like first aid stuff, tensor bandages. And then it also has SOS emergency food ration. That probably doesn't taste very good, but it will keep us alive. So I have that in there. I have some alcohol spray. And then garbage bags. Garbage bags for garbage, or even we would be able to use them as ponchos if it was raining, because most likely it would happen when it's raining. And then I have some more duct tape. So that's basically everything that I put in the emergency kit. People have asked me how often I usually switch it over. I usually use that the new year as a basic time to make sure my emergency kit is up to date. So at that time, I usually check over the cans of food to make sure nothing's been expired. I throw out what's been expired and then go get new stuff. I check for like diapers, update the size in that, and same with the kids' clothes. And then I also see if there's anything that I want to add. So every once in a while, I'll add, you know, another rope if I find it at the dollar store, or let's say another thing of utensils, just in case. It's just something that I've kind of added in as I go, to make it not super expensive, but to make sure that we're prepared if anything were to happen. If you have any questions in regards to the emergency kit stuff, make sure you comment below and I can respond. And hit that big thumbs up and subscribe button. And we'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.